one of the co-founders of Hamas from 50 years ago, probably not, somewhere around there, 40, 50 years ago. One of the founders had a son, and his son was being raised as a terrorist, as a rebel, like my dad is this key figure. So this boy is being raised in this. So you can imagine he is just, hates Israel, even though they're living in Israel. Hamas originally wasn't down here, it was in the West Bank. And so even in his teen years, he was on the road to attacking Israel and, carrying out these, not suicide attacks, but attacks. He'd been arrested by the Israelis, put in jail, then he would be released and doing them all over again as a teen. He got saved. The son got saved. Like he got saved, born again. Born again. Now, he's Arab Palestinian. He's the son of the leader of Hamas, the organization there that just, 3 years ago or so, came out of Gaza Strip and attacked this area right in here and killed like 1,200 people and took another 250 hostage. The son of the leader gets saved, had already been at odds with Israel and had been imprisoned for it. And so what would you expect? This is key. What would you expect of him if he were saved? Would you ever expect that he would actually like Israel? The people that attack his people. Dad attacks them. Dad hates Israel. He grew up in it from the day that he was born. And now he's a young man, I don't know, in his 20s or something. I don't remember the exact time. He got saved. He was so for Israel that he went to work for Israeli intelligence. Undercover for Israel. Do you know what would happen to him if Hamas got a hold of him? He was like that was a huge enigma to Hamas. Like the son, what an embarrassment. Finds the Lord Jesus Christ and immediately loves Israel. Yes? Yeah. Of course. And saves David's life at times through that. That's a good point. I was preaching a few weeks ago on the fact, it was a Sunday night. I don't know, maybe that wasn't that long ago. And we were talking about from Matthew 25, in the judgment after the tribulation, the judgment of the sheep and goats, and the evidence there given through the tribulation period that Gentiles were truly born again was that they loved Israel. Well, here's a case. The son, he wrote a book. If you ever get your hands on the book, it is a fascinating read. And the title of the book is Son of Hamas. Son of Hamas. And I highly recommend it. And it will go into detail about his life and his experience of being born again and then being an agent for Israel, which Israel was at first kind of, tentative about this. Okay, sure, you're going to help us, right? And but he did. Today, this man, I forget his name, but he is in America, and he talks often. Frankly, you may have even heard him on the news as a, kind of a consultant in the matter of the Gaza war there, because they're going after his dad's organization. I don't know if his dad's still alive or not, but he is strong. He gives strong messages for Israel, which, CNN and the rest of all the world is going, this is odd. How can he be for Israel? And of course the answer is he knows the Lord. Which the Lord Jesus is a Jew. Hello, that's good. Yes. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's amazing how the Lord Jesus can change us just like that. And that's an evidence of it. Son of Hamas. Okay, anyway, just a quick update on the war, and then we will go to some Bible things here. Are you keeping track of it? Are you? All right. Well, it has historically been understood that there is no way to win any significant war with air power only. That's been understood. That's no surprise. Did we win World War II from the air only? Only. And the answer is no. Now, on the Japanese side, though we had troops involved in a great way, finally at the very end, yes, it was atomic bombs that finished that aspect while we were preparing actually for the invasion of the Japanese islands. But it had not been an air war. It started as an air war at Pearl Harbor, for us anyway, but progressed in a ground war. And certainly Europe was really all three, air, sea, and ground. We have not been able to win. No significant war has ever been won only from the air without committing ground troops, tanks, soldiers, artillery, like what's happening in Ukraine. Never been won. No matter what you could do, no matter how good your arsenal, no matter how many millions and billions of dollars, how many targets you destroyed, it has never come to the point where a country surrendered to airplanes. It's never happened. And I don't know that our government, Mr. Trump, really thought fully that would do it, but hoped that at some point the ground campaign would be the people of Iran taking over, that they would do the final push in the streets somehow. But the people of Iran are not armed. They're not armed. And so unless their military actually says, you know what, we're going to join the people. I mean, they're us too. We go home, our wives, our children, our cousins, our neighbors. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to stop listening to this extreme government, and we're going to, if that happened, okay. But as far as without American soldiers on the ground, it's unlikely that unless the extreme regime says we quit, I mean, it's not going to happen. So we're at a point, nearly at a point there where there's kind of a stalemate. If the people don't rise up, there's no way that American ground forces are going to go in there. America doesn't have the stomach for it. It's not going to happen. So I don't know. Like, what's going to happen? I don't know. They have an Ayatollah now. They have a supreme leader, allegedly. He is the son of the deceased Ayatollah, supreme leader. It's not known whether he's alive. It's believed that he's at least wounded significantly because he hasn't been on camera. So they say they have chosen him. Here he is. Here's his picture. He has given press releases. Our new supreme leader says this and commands and orders this and tells the Americans and Israelis this, and yet we haven't seen him. So it's wondered if he is significantly wounded or even deceased himself. Now this morning I hear deceased or wounded in the original attack that was on his father. Not something happened recently. So both the Israelis and the American intelligence are trying to discover what's going on here. There are plenty of extremists to take whatever positions are available. And even though Israel has threatened to take care of remove any leadership that takes position in the government there and continues with the regime, I don't know, there just always will be another one. And so we need to pray for all of this. We have moved more significant forces to the Middle East, but I don't know without a ground war, which would probably take several months if we did commit Marines to the theater. There was a report that from the Japanese area, Japan or Okinawa, we were sending a Marine vessel with a division of Marines there, an amphibious landing ship. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. No, and I'm not saying it should. I don't know. It's just an unusual situation. And of course, the price of fuel right now is putting a lot of pressure on getting this thing over with. But if we remove two, then things go back within a period of time pretty much probably where they were. We've just set back their nuclear ambitions for a few years, perhaps. Not much will change. So any questions or thoughts about this? That's kind of where we are right now.
Can I share a story?
Yeah, yeah.
So my dad was in Vietnam.
Yes.
As a soldier in 1967. My aunt described what he went through. That war was mostly on the ground. She described he was about 150 pounds when he went in. The war, he came up about 100 pounds. He was very skinny and bones. She said his teeth, there wasn't even much height on him. His teeth were black. He was only there 3 months.
Hmm.